Good evening, I'm Glenn Mills.
And I'm Emily Flores. We thank you for joining us. Today, the Utah Supreme Court heard arguments regarding a case challenging the state legislature's decision on the redistricting of congressional maps.
ABC4's Annika Johns was at that hearing today. She joins us now live with more on what happened. Annika.
It was a back and forth discussion between who has the power to redistrict. Is it the courts, the legislature, the people? Well, both sides of the argument pled their case today. Here's what they said. 7 voters and 2 advocacy groups, the League of Women Voters of Utah and Mormon Women for Ethical Government, are suing lawmakers saying the legislature is gerrymandering district lines.
Utah voters came out in 2018 and passed an initiative called Proposition 4 to reform the government, which is a constitutional right that we're given, and it was to pass a commission by the people that would put forth maps that the legislature could choose from for our congressional redistricting.
However, instead of using the maps provided by the independent commission, Utah leaders used their own maps for the redistricting. Now advocates for Proposition 4 are fighting back.
Unfortunately, what happened is the legislature threw out those maps that the people had wanted to hold them accountable, and behind closed doors came back and put forth their own maps.
Today's court hearing discussed who has authority to draw congressional maps. The state says it's the legislature and not the courts.
I think at the end of the day what this case is about is whether or not we're going to follow the Constitution of the state of Utah that says the elected representatives of the people of the state are those that have to do redistricting in the light of day through the legislative process, instead of putting it into a independent but group that the voters don't have any accountability to.
At the end of the meeting, the court said that today's arguments were superbly argued and that they'll be taking everything into consideration. They did not, however, give us a date on when that decision will be made. Reporting live from the newsroom, Annika Johns, ABC4 News.